inside the 2K Sports broadcast as we bring you visions of NBA action this fine Christmas Eve. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And they're hitting their stride, guys, right at the perfect time. I mean, the postseason right around the corner. They're playing with tremendous confidence. I think a legit title contender, in my estimation.
Well, you're not on an island with that opinion. I'm right there with you. This team drawing a lot of attention, and deservedly so. They appear to have everything in place that's necessary to win in the postseason.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Ball and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. And it's Pierce in at small forward. Now, here's Lopez. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And it's Lopez again missing. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Golden State.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Jordan with a screen on Martin. It's Crawford with the drive. Got it from 16 feet.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got his first basket.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Poke loose. Here's Paul. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in. I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Pierce. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lopez kicks to Wiggins, and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The pass to Martin. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
The shot's good from Paul.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The drive by Lopez. Really left alone that time. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Jordan. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in Oakland. The feed now to Paul. 3-pointer, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touches it. Shot clock at 3. Deep 2 from Crawford. Hits the front of the rim and out. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Timberwolves leading by 6. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Lopez. Martin against Jordan. Lopez right side. Back to Martin. Plenty of space. Cannot hit. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pierce attacking. Crawford with the ball. Now Garnett defending. Pierce. And the layup's good off the glass.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Griffin. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. And the basket by Pierce. Minnesota in the lead. Lopez dishes to Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He has 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's Crawford. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Lopez kicks to Wiggins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Paul. He's putting up about 17 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go. How about Wiggins in this one? He already has 10 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Here's Pierce following the basket by Freak. Pierce kicks to Crawford. 8 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Crawford's got 7 points in the game. Timberwolves leading by 5. Lopez outside. Wiggins right side. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket?
They can't guard us on the
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
spacing.
Clippers trail by 7. Inside. And Griffin slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Lopez with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Paul, no one around him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Timberwolves leading by 5. The wide open look here for Lopez. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He singled out KG as a player they would like to contain. He said that it goes beyond what KG can contribute, in the stat sheet explaining when Garnett gets going with his intensity, that just feeds into the rest of the team and it becomes a vicious cycle. Keeping Kevin from igniting his team is something they'd like to avoid here.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Clippers.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ball against Lopez. Poked loose. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance. a big dunk at the end of the break.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And Towns gets it to go.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Crawford, no luck. Minnesota leading by 14. Martin wide open. He fires. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Paul goes in. The kick out to Pierce. Misses the wing chair. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy.
They get it again. Towns. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
PG, that's good.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. Andrew Wiggins is second.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Greg. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
The drive by Paul. Paul against Lopez. And the 3-ball is good. Lopez has got 16.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Martin.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
That is good. He's got 12.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The shot is off. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different level. Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late. And you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Youngsters Anthony Towns and Chang are in the post. Mr. Perfect out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Cannon. 8 points his last outing. Johnson, that's for 2, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Cannon following the basket by Freak. Redick is in the corner. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Lopez, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lopez with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
That's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Dang, and he banks in the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Here's Cannon, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance. The 11-footer, and it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Towns.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
And the Timberwolves taking Los Angeles has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Los Angeles with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Lopez with the steal. And here we go. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You know, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances. And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lopez at balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 25 points for Freak. Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple-double. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
And remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Ball goes in. He used that pick to get in close. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Here's Wiggins, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And the second free throw, good. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lopez passes to Martin. He kicks it to Jang. Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball against Lopez. Ball outside with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's Griffin getting it to go. Griffin's got 22.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost it.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Martin penetrating. Here's Garnett. Crawford with the steal. Uncovered. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Back to Martin. Lopez outside. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Outside for Martin. Paul against Lopez. Back to Martin. The dish now to Lopez. Martin kicks to Lopez. Outside Martin. Back to Lopez. 3-pointer. And Kevin Martin the bucket on the assist by Lopez. 19 points for Martin.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The drive by Paul from the stripe. No good. In and out off the rim.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Garnett. Lopez inside, defended by Paul. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And the three is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from Lopez.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end is very impressive, and they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
They get it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Martin. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Coach needs to do something to get his team back on D to put an end to these fast break points.
I mean, they are getting run out of the gym. That's 4 straight baskets now in transition.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Some changes for Minnesota. Barnes comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Wiggins. And then for the Clippers, Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Chris Paul. Here's Lopez. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
No coverage that time. Redick's got 6.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. He is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue?
Guys, the big advantage has really been the points off turnover.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. Consistent, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Chang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Passes it to Redick. It's a very good look and converts. Redick's got his 3rd basket of the night. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And he gets it to go.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Here's Cannon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up is Minnesota. The Timberwolves again in transition. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
How's that before a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Cannon kicks to Redick. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Here's Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Lopez has got 41.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Took him no time at all on that one. Barnes has got his second bucket.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Rubio dishes to Barnes. Here's Lopez. Offline with his three. The Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
It's about getting open looks.
Team's making some changes here. Fires from deep. That's good. Lopez has got 46 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lopez in at point guard. Garnett out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Rondo in at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he gets the bucket. 33 points for Blake Griffin.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans. Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right, you got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
To the inside, Jordan. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Griffin a screen on Lopez. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Jang. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Lopez with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Jacks up a 3. Griffin grabs the board. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. If you do that with fast break opportunities, transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
Boy, you got to love it. Picture perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
And the basket good.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bialica subbed in for Garnett. Barnes comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And here is Los Angeles now. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Cannon, the pass to Thornton. Rebound, Minnesota. Lopez has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Levine kicks to Zhang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lopez. The long distance three is buried. Lopez has got 58.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And pushing it up is Minnesota. The Timberwolves again in transition.
This is great. You see, every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
There's Cannon with the three. Shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. The drive by Lopez. And the Timberwolves tack on two more.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Cannon. Lopez covering. Cannon dishes to Thornton. In the corner, Cannon with it. And it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Levine. Rejected by Pierce. Here's Wilcox. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Pierce. Pass to Cannon. A three ball.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
They set the pick. Cannon kicks to Thornton. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fires from the line. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Lopez.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And Thornton kicks to Aldridge. That's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Lopez. Here's Dang. Rebound by the Clippers. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Cannon kicks to Wilcox. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Rivers, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Cannon. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Dang gets it to go.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Cannon, the pass to Aldridge. Wide open. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Johnson with a screen on Lopez. Pierce inside the three-point line, and the Clippers miss again.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Cannon kicks to Johnson. It's Pierce on the wing. All sorts of time. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Lopez. Rebound by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Rivers. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he gets it to go.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Most of the time, that shot will go down. So the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And the jam by Levine.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Cannon. Outside, Pierce shoots. No good off the front iron. Timberwolves shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And Tang gets it to go. Chang's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
The Clippers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Kicks to Rivers. Dishes to Pierce. Puts up a 3. Again, Pierce missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Cannon from long range. And good on the basket. Book it.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in the second half. I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Rivers can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the steal, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Offensive rebound. Levine, good.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Lopez. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the rope, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Cannon. Lopez covering. Left side Pierce. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Lopez, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense. That's costly.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking
The 2K Sports post-game freak.